Good morning, beloveds. I'm trying to get my co-minister to come now, and she's ignoring me. She was sitting in my husband's seat, and so he said, "Hey, co-minister, go be with your mom." And so she did. She came and sat in the doorway, but she won't come to me. So now she's sitting with her back to me in the doorway. Life with cats. I've been watching. There's all kinds of amazing things happening on Facebook Live. This being one of them, I like to think. But there's a Ren Fair performer. She goes by Cirque du Sewer because she is a rat circus. She has these amazing little well-trained rats that do all kinds of wonderful tricks, and she's actually a trained acrobat, along with, I think she's had years of dance, and I believe she may have gone to clown college, and she's also amazingly incorporated cats. She started with one and has gradually moved into I think she has 3 cats now. So she does the rat circus, and then she has the cat circus, and then she also does some things. She's been doing cat breakfast live every day, and it's about 14 minutes. And she comes on at 11 o'clock Central Time, so I don't know where she is. And it's been interesting, cat breakfast, because cats have minds of their own, and they will do what they want to do when they want to do it. You just have to convince them it was their idea first. So it's really quite fun to watch if you have not availed yourself of the entertainment going on. Musicians and, the live chats and the artists of the world have gone out of their way to do what they can to help us get through this experience with as much sanity as possible. The arts are super important, and it's been amazing to watch what they have done. Our home office has done the Cozy Couch series for that very reason. So that it gives all of the musicians in our movement a chance to get on and give you an option, a way to donate to them, and then they get to perform for you. And because they're doing Facebook Live, they can interact with you. The beautiful thing about doing this is if you are watching live, then whoever is doing it, like right now, we see your comments. So a couple of times when people have been on live with me, they do something, and then I can wave, and then I will say good morning to them. I will call them by name and say good morning to them. Unfortunately, that's only an option if you're watching live. So they can make song requests and do things like that. One of my favorite people in the entire world is Josh Groban, and one of the things that he's been doing is he's been doing shower songs. His shower has amazing acoustics, according to him, which I've heard him sing in his showers now. So once a week he gets on and he'll sing a song, and he looks for the requests to see what people want to hear him sing in his shower. And then he will also do call-outs. He, in this case, is asking you to donate to charities. So if you'll donate to his charity, he will do a call-out to whoever you want. Most people have been doing, like, doctors and nurses and people that they know who are working in the front lines of this. So it's just been really amazing to see what people have been doing to support each other from a distance. This was my idea to do this just one day, because when I was reading the daily guides, I was so struck by what Ernest had to say that day. I was like, well, I just need to share this. And it became a thing. So now David and I are both doing it. He's reading from the Science of Mind magazine, and I'm still doing the book, which if you don't have, I highly encourage you to get a copy of it. The 365 Science of Mind by Ernest Holmes. A year of daily wisdom from Ernest Holmes. Because each day he says something so phenomenal, and occasionally he blows my mind, and some days I can think, oh, okay, no, I get this. And then some days I'm like, I'm going to have to go back and think about this. So it is May 3rd. Let's see what May 3rd is. As you can see, my co-minister has appeared. So, yesterday my excuse for her licking me was because I was salty from the run, and today I think it's because I'm freshly from the shower. So, I don't know, maybe she likes my soap. Okay. Oh, no, gotta turn the page. Alright, Rita. She's biting me now. And there goes her brother. Out of the window. I didn't even know he was in here. Okay, May 3rd. The Bible quote is Psalm 9:1. You gonna go? Okay. She got out of my lap. She's not. Yep. She's going to chase her brother. Okay. Psalm 9:1. I will praise thee, O Lord, with my whole heart. I will show forth all thy marvelous works. All right. Let's see what Ernest has to say. The all-intelligent creative presence is the source of all that I am. I believe in the ability and the willingness of this great source to sustain its own creation. The kingdom and the power and the glory of God is expressed through me. I recognize myself to be a center through which this intelligence and power of the universe find expression. Infinite mind, operating through me, now brings me to the manifestation of harmony, order, and the highest good. The consciousness of peace and plenty is established within me. All that is necessary to my happiness and well-being now comes into my experience. There is no belief in failure or mistake in the divine plan for me. There is no discouragement and no fear. There can be neither limitation nor lack, for nothing has happened to the one perfect activity. It is in full operation for me. I am now free from any sense of bondage. Strength and courage are my divine birthright, and I am now expressing my true self. All that the Father hath is mine, and I draw from the spiritual treasure house all that I need. Ernest did a lot of treatments, and I am starting to feel like May is exactly that. It's a series of his treatments, and it may not be a complete treatment. It may just be a bit of a treatment. So, that's, yeah. Good morning, Peggy. Okay, so let's break this one down a little bit, because I saw a sentence that made me go, oh yeah, there it is. I love how one of the reasons that I encourage you to get this book and read it yourself is because he uses capital letters like all kinds of crazy. He also he's not a big fan of punctuation, just so you know. His sentences can be like an entire paragraph. Because the all-intelligent creative presence, that's all capitalized. He wants you to know that he is talking about the big source. And it's the source that of all that you are, all that I am. And I believe in the ability and willingness of the great source to sustain its own creation. That's key there, right? One of the, there's a branch called the deists who believe that God created the world and then turned his back on it. It's like, okay, I'm done. I have made you, and now I'm not going to do. That's not what we believe. We We absolutely believe that the spirit that created us is living and breathing through us and wants us to be happy and wants us to be successful. And so we believe in the ability and the willingness to sustain us from that spirit. Now, I also, because I stopped when I saw that, not the A. So the kingdom and the power and the glory of God is expressed through me. I recognize myself to be a center, not the center. Because we talk about being God stuff. We talk about being made from God stuff. We talk about how we are the expression of God, or God having an expression through us, that we were created by God. But we don't think we're the center of the universe. We just know we are a center. We are a point in creation where God is expressing through. But God is expressing through every single thing around us. So I was just like, I was struck by that little A. I was like, oh, there's the ego burst. Let's not let our ego run away with us. He just has that way of saying it in plain English. Okay, was there another one that made me go? The consciousness of peace and plenty is established within me. All that is necessary to my happiness and well-being now comes into my experience. Okay, so all that is necessary to my well-being and happiness comes into my experience. We are responsible for allowing it to come in. We can ask for it. We like to say treat and move our feet. So one, we can ask for it. That is our right. And then we have to be willing to allow it to come in. Because God can only do for us what he can do through us. And so when we ask for things, we have to be willing to go get them. It's like, okay, this is what you asked for, but this is the work that you have to do to get there. Just a heads up. There is no belief in failure or mistake in the divine plan for me. Don't think of the divine plan as your life is mapped out and this is the only road that you can take. That's not what he means by divine plan. That's not what Ernest means by divine plan. It's about expression. It's about having an experience. It's about becoming who you are. The most of who you are. And then he ends it by saying, strength and courage are my divine birthright. And I am now expressing my true self. All that the Father hath is mine. I draw from the spiritual treasure house all that I need. So, you have the right to ask for what you need. Just don't get into the how. That's what we always say. Ask for what you need. Ask Spirit for what you need. Tell Spirit this is. Just don't get into the mechanics of the how. And allow yourself to be surprised at the amazing way that God or Spirit will show up for you. All right. We will have the live stream for you at 11 right here. And we've got Brian and Jeffrey again this week. So that will be fun because that's been a whole lot of fun. I'm not sure what that's going to look like because Brian and Jeffrey are amazing together. And Danielle will be monitoring the chat. So if you guys have questions on the chat, we'll be there for you. And of course, I will be managing the cameras so that we can make sure that everything is as wonderful as possible. So we hope to see you at 11. And I know Reverend David will be on sometime later around 5. So have a great day. Do something nice for yourself each day. I'm mostly vegetarian, but today I had bacon. I don't do it often, but for breakfast I got blueberry muffins and bacon because my husband loves me. So I'm gonna go finish my bacon because I didn't finish it quite before 9 o'clock, which is when I needed to be here with you guys. And but make sure that you do something nice for yourself each and every day, whatever that looks like. I always encourage you to open your windows, at least right now while it's still cool and nice here in Houston. Step out, get a face full of sunshine. It helps with your circadian rhythms and that melatonin cascade there. And have a good day. Know that we love you. Know that we're with you. Know that we are finding new and interesting ways to connect with you. There are a whole bunch of classes getting ready to start up, so please check your email. And like I said, I'll see you back here at 11. Have a great day. Bye, beloveds.